Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to Our World of Darkness, where this is going to be my final video for a while on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. The video came out a while ago. It is actually July 9th, and I'm just getting to the point where, like, if I don't do this now, my opinion's going to be pointless to put out there. But this is going to be a rather short video because I'm primarily just going to speak my mind on the subject of the game, what my thoughts were while playing it and everything, and just run a little bit of a playback videos in the background while I'm doing it. Sorry I don't have like a green screen or anything to take advantage of right now. But as for the game itself, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I liked running around, shooting things up, and attacking. I like trying to figure out my own strategies and things like that. But I don't think this game is going to work out long term as standing, and I hope I'm wrong, because I did enjoy it. But Vampire the Masquerade is built around a roleplay community, and the idea of a battle royale where it's fun, and I can see a lot of people enjoying it, myself included. It's not the point of the game Vampire the Masquerade. I think this would have worked really well in a Werewolf the Apocalypse situation and more of a melee combat. And I don't have a problem at all with the idea of guns being used for Vampire the Masquerade. I know a lot of people that I've seen comments on are complaining about the fact that, oh, knives and blades do more damage than bullets and blah, 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 and actually going into the mechanics of the systems on how it works. And I love that. I love the passion that people are putting towards that. But that's not the point of a battle royale. The point of a battle royale is just to run around and shoot shit. And where I loved that, I don't think it is going to pull people away from other battle royales. I am not a fan of Call of Duty or Fortnite or any of the other first-person shooters or anything like that. I like Vampire the Masquerade, and that's why I like this, because it was fitting in the narrative. I thought the buildings and the structures and everything were beautiful. I thought the animation was amazing. I even loved the way that you put on your armor in the game. I love that full on, it takes a second to get this shit on thing, instead of just clicking on it and your character glowing for a second. It's like +2 armor or some shit like that. I really like the way they did it. But I don't think it's good enough to call people away from first-person shooters that they're already playing, because we're such a small niche of people already who are in this for Vampire the Masquerade's sake of being Vampire the Masquerade. The idea behind it is a lot of fun and stuff, but again, my big reason for not thinking it's going to last that long is because I don't think it's going to pull other people away. It's a good game. That's probably its biggest sin. It's not. I gotta completely agree with what, and I know I mention her a lot, but Merta put out there that they committed the biggest sin of a game like this, and that's the fact that it's good. It's not so bad that people are going to be like, oh, we're going to switch over just to see how shitty this is. And it's not so amazing that people are going to leave what they already have. It's a theme game, which is amazing for the people who like the theme, myself included. The biggest thing for me is how much it made me wish that the World of Darkness MMO would have happened. Unfortunately, that wasn't able to happen due to... Seriously, if you guys have not seen the World of Darkness documentary, I suggest doing it. I'm considering doing uploading a reaction video to that for myself if people are interested in it. But it explains why the MMO didn't actually happen, and it made me go, oh, okay, corporate bullshit, but it's there. But yeah, watching it really made me go, oh, this is what Bloodlines 2 could have been like, or oh, this is what the MMO could have been like, or I wish they'd take these graphics and remake Bloodlines 1 or some shit like that. Like, I really can see Vampire the Masquerade being good in an open world MMO situation, but a confined, you've got 10 minutes to kill each other thing, no matter how good the graphics are, no matter how amazing the animation is, and even how good the scenario is, it's just not gonna play up to what Vampire the Masquerade deserves and what the players, for the most part, for what the majority of the players want, because they don't want this. And I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, please, by all means, speak up. But I'm pretty sure that if I put a poll up somewhere and said, hey, would you rather have a first-person shooter, or would you rather have a battle royale first-person shooter, or a full-on immersive role-play experience? I'm pretty sure the role-play experience is going to win on that one. And even while I was playing, I was sitting there going, if there was no time limit, if the red gas didn't get smaller and smaller and smaller as you go, and you got 40 people who were going to be in there and just decided we're not going to kill each other, and they had open chat communication, they could have turned that into a damn good MMO on their own. A good, almost like just an online gaming source. Just give us the 13 clans, World of Darkness. Just give us the 13 clans and give us a world and let us do our thing. Throw an NPC. The way that NPC humans were in there was amazing, but like, I'm pretty sure we could have worked it out if there was no time limit. I could be wrong, but I have a lot of thoughts on how people can get along and play and stuff, and this was a fun game. I'm just gonna keep going back to that. This is a fun game. I think one of the biggest complaints, or one of the most valid, I'll say, it probably wasn't even that common of a complaint, but one of the most valid complaints I saw was the world was beautiful and immersive and completely impossible to figure out where the fuck you were for the most part. Now, I understand there was a map and you could figure out where things were, but what I mean is looking for specific places. When it came to, oh, there's a clinic over here, I can go in there, I can steal blood bags and blood syringes and stuff. In a game like Fortnite or something like that, you expect to see, like, look at the giant glowing red cross that says medic over the top of it, or something like that. And with a world that's so based in geographic reality, it was hard to find that kind of thing. I played as much as I could for 2 days straight, and I think I found a medical supply area that wasn't the back of an ambulance. I found those all over the place. But I think I found the actual clinic once the whole time, and it was by accident. I wasn't even looking for it. I was in an alley, I turned, and I went, oh shit, look, blood bags. And that was it. But like the immersive, let's play with each other setup that I'm looking for in a role-playing game or in a Vampire the Masquerade game just was absent. And don't get me wrong, if this comes, when this comes out for people to play, I will be playing it. This is I've had a bad day and need to shoot some shit game, and I have bad days, and every once in a while I'm like, you know what? Let's fire up the PlayStation and play some Grand Theft Auto. That's a thing that I'll do. I will play immersive, I'm just gonna run around and shoot shit games. And one of the things that I said when I was playing this game to people that I was speaking to about it in our community was, I could see Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt being set as a raid thing in an MMO type world, almost like the almost like the raids in like World of Warcraft and stuff, where you go, okay, well there's an area over here that is set to be a story. I'm gonna go play in that story, where you can go back again and again and again and play it all you want to. But I could see that we're gonna go to, you know, Ogrimmar kind of thing and take place in this one little area that opens up to a spot where it would be a full-on battle free-for-all kind of thing. Like, if you found out that there was a Bloodhunt called in Chicago, or if you just go with the game that's already there. There's a Bloodhunt called in Prague. Everybody is allowed to go, and then you go and you get there and you're released on the Bloodhunt, and then it's a Anarchs versus Camarilla kind of situation, and Anarchs win, capture the flag kind of thing, except it's more of a kill everybody who's there. I thought that the feeding animations were amazing, except for the female vampires. I fucking hate World of Darkness feeding scenes for females in their video games. I hate it. I hate the whole, I'm gonna jump on you, grab your head, and wrap my legs around you shit. What the fuck is that? What vampire is gonna do that? Like, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Like, what was the inspiration on that? Are you trying to look sexy? Because you don't. You look like a weird insect. I don't know. I don't like that. However, I will say one thing that I saw that a couple people didn't like that I did like was the diablerie. I loved the diablerie on it. It was so violent and visceral, and it should be nastier. I thought the feeding was nasty. It was like a, I'm gonna grab your head and gnaw kind of thing. But when you're doing the diablerie, you just lift the victim above your head and the blood is just pouring down. I think it could have gone well with a little bit more lights or something. That sounds so fucking stupid and cheesy, but the idea of like a glowing red just coming into the person who is doing it, the aggressor, getting that, and the power-ups and everything. I thought that the diablerie was cinematic and beautifully done. I think that I've spoken my piece on it. I think it was a great game, but it's probably not going to last, unfortunately. I hope I'm wrong, or I hope that they fix it. You know, I hope they make it more of an interaction thing. I think once they open up a you can speak to people thing, like a community vocalization, not just typing, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I see myself, when playing it, hanging out more in the Elysium with people who want to play and be their characters and customizing what my character looks like and stuff. I see that being more of a thing than the actual fighting, which unfortunately is probably going to be the thing that kills it, is the people who want to just hang out in the game and not actually play, because the battle royale is the whole point. So World of Darkness, I have faith that you will eventually give us a good Vampire the Masquerade video game that everybody is going to get what they want out of it. Because I've seen your video games in the past. You've done amazing things. But like, the land feature for Redemption sucked. Like, I'm going to put this desk here in the middle of the room, so why is it halfway through the wall over there? But I mean, that wasn't really the intention for that game now, was it? Bloodlines was fun and would be really great if it was cleaned up a little bit. It was great for the time, but it's 2021 and we're really hoping for something a little bit more cinematic and interactive. And as much as I wasn't really looking forward to the first person aspects of Bloodlines 2, it looked neat, and I'm getting to the point where I'm lamenting that it's not here. And yeah, it's sad. The MMO, again, Really disappointed that didn't come out. I understand the machinations of corporate shit, but that is what it is. And let's see Bloodline, or let's see Bloodhunt rise above and become something that we actually want to play, and not something that's gonna be lost in the sea of first-person shooters. I am Voivode Maquette. That has been my thoughts on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt, and have a great day. Bye.